Hello everyone, this is Traziel. Just bringing you a quick little video I promised regarding some of my building. This one's going to be Red Rocket. Eventually I will do one for Sanctuary, but that's probably a long time from now. As you see, I don't have a whole lot of supplies yet.
Feet hurt. Everything hurts.
So I want to do kind of a fortress of sorts for Sanctuary. So that's going to be a long time down the road. For right now, we're just going to do Red Rocket. It's still very minimal. I have been gathering a lot of resources, but mostly hunting for oil and circuitries. I've been building a whole bunch of defenses. I mean, ideally, my goal is to make it so settlements are defended enough that I just can ignore the ambient defense quests. So, and I wanted this one to look extremely defended, because this is supposed to be like the home base for the Minutemen in general, my character. So as you come in from the road, from Sanctuary, or from anywhere else, the first thing you're going to get to see are these two shacks, which are kind of like way stations. So I have provisioners walking between all my settlements. You have Abernathy Farm and Red Rocket both going to Sanctuary, and then Sanctuary is basically the way station between or Red Rocket is the way station between Sanctuary and Starlight Drive-In. So you come in here and you have just two beds. I'm going to flesh this out a little bit better with some more doodads and buildings and stuff. For now, resources, I spent most of mine on defenses, which I usually do for this particular playthrough. So here you have these two, and they have their own little defense. Then the next thing around the border that isn't the actual building is this little perimeter walkway. And it goes around, basically this is the wasteland facing side of this base. And you kind of see here, I've got these little floor mats spaced out. What these are alternative guard posts. So instead of those junk platforms, this one allows the dude or gal to just kind of stand there in their guard position. So once I get people here, more people, I do have a couple, I'm going to assign 2 people just to be basically patrolling. And then those guys, they have their own little barracks. And here, it's not lit up yet. I am sadly out of copper. Then they got their little TV. Last thing I built before I ran out of stuff. Thought I'm going to find out you don't have enough supplies for lights. Is build a TV and then build something else. Anyway, as you come out, and then you got this little wood building here, and I'm all about kind of immersion and realism. So people need to poop. It sounds gross, but it's true. So here's the little outhouse. I was hoping that there'd be a building that was just kind of a half as big, but this is just kind of a more all-inclusive private bathroom, so we'll just do that. And then you have the 2 entrances into the actual fortified bunker, and you have this one, which has its Minuteman propaganda on it, and then you have the side one, which has got a bunch of defenses, and then a Brotherhood logo. In this playthrough, the Minutemen and the Brotherhood, I'm basically going to be doing that, and just making them all buddy-buddy. So you come into the interior of the Red Rocket, and it's kind of nice quarters. I have 2 guards inside, and inside the building. I'll be showing them here in a second. So these are their stands, and this will be where their weapons go. Once I get the weapons. This is going to be my power armor bay. Eventually, I will be adding another 3 or 4 more stations. So put in a couple extra propaganda posters here. I do like a lot of the propaganda posters in Fallout. I even have some of my real life apartments because I'm not much of a nerd. But this is the bay. Again, there'll be a lot more doodads and objects here to really flesh this out. You got a little pad here for a dog. So we'll be having dog meat chill here eventually. And then the 2 beds for my personal guard. This is my little office room. I have my safe here with a stealth boy in it and the security baton because, you know, the stealth boy is feeling kind of lonely, so I put another item in there. Just an awesome painting I really like from a, I don't think this one was a mod. I think this was just the expanded paintings they finally did. Then I have my dresser, which is where I've been putting all of the outfits that I didn't want to junk on my travels. This is part of a Minuteman mod I have that gives us more Minuteman propaganda and such. My desk. These are going to eventually make their way to the desk once I remember them later on when I'm building. I got my little perk chart. I think that's just cool. Radio doodad there. And then you come out, and behind we have more stuff. Because that's what I have is all about filling as much stuff. We have our little ice chest here. This is where I'm putting all of the drinks that I'm not using as doodad placement. A little barbecue grill. Again, just kind of going for the immersion. Workout area for my two personal guards. Cooking station, and then a storage for, because, you know, where else are you going to put cooked meat than a filing cabinet. And, oh, hey, there's pork and beans they're waiting there. Well, and again, another outhouse here. Just for, you know, the more private one. I was going to do a little bit more style. I like, you know, fancy looking. I still might, once I unlock the vault stuff, think like a little vault laboratory, but still not sure. This was initially just to keep this self-sufficient until I had enough settlers to create a supply line chain. I'll probably be getting rid of this. And he'll be, once I get some Minuteman outfit and some armor, he'll be outfitted and whatnot. Then, because we're not done, we go up here to the roof at night. I really like the way the stairs look with the lights there. And you come around here, and this is my manufactory. Right now I'm producing 308 caliber weaponry. I just got a hunting rifle I pulled out earlier that I had modded. So wanted to make some ammunition for that. Should probably be running out of supplies soon. I'm surprised it's still pumping them out. This is used for making armor. I may eventually actually use it to craft armor. I like the idea of just using what I find, but I love the way this looked when I was looking for mods. So I grabbed that so I could have that mostly for an item. There's a weapon equivalent, but I don't have enough levels where I'm giving myself enough strength to get the blacksmith. And you need both blacksmith and gun nuts, so we got that one. And you have the standard armor workbench and another storage facility for that. And you come over here, and here's the weapon workbench. Here's the power for this whole kit and caboodle. Eventually, this will be a fusion power plant for space and noise efficiency. But again, still low levels, so don't have the science skill necessary for that. Here's the ammo workbench. I'm not quite sure, because this you can just program. I don't know if maybe doing this gives you the ability to upload more into that. Still learning a lot about manufacturers. And then I don't like too much empty space, so I put these here. I might actually put up some walls and add some wall doodads. Then you go out here to the observation area, and we have just a place for the two bodyguards to kind of chill and relax. Have some food over here, and then here's my chemistry workbench with some cooler doodads. Right now, I'm using all the drugs that I find and selling them to junk dealers for more salvage scrap. Again, as you can tell by those turrets, I've used a lot of more expensive resources. And up here we have a guard post that will eventually be a cannon once I do the castle retake quest, which I have down. Probably go do that next time I play. For now, it's just a guard post. Just having her look out there. And that's pretty much it for my Red Rocket so far. I'll post at least one more video as I build more to it, and then a final, you know, everything. Here's the final look. What I'm really hoping for, there's a mod out there that lets you summon settlers for faction. One thing that's always bothered me is just that no matter who you're sided with, Minutemen or Brotherhood or Railroad, your settlements never just randomly spawn members of your faction. You know, some knights and a scribe, you know, that sort of thing, or, you know, Minutemen and the veterans. So I want to get that. There's also one called We Are Minutemen that I believe lets you also like create an APC vehicle. I thought that'd be kind of cool to have. So there'll definitely be some changes and additions to the zone. If you have any recommendations, feel free to shoot me a message, posting it either on the YouTube video, or if you're in one of the two Facebook groups, go ahead and shoot me a message there as well. So that's pretty much it for now. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off until next time.